Welcome back to Health, Home, and Lifestyle. District Court of Guam Chief Judge Francis Tydingco Gatewood spills the tea on the upcoming Pride Month Equality panel discussion. She tells us who is sitting on the panel and the open and honest discussion they'll be having to educate the community about equality and inclusivity.
Of course, we wanted a special guest appearance from former Chief Justice Benjamin Cruz, BJ Cruz, who's currently our public auditor. I think he's one of the pivotal persons in this entire community in terms of people feel comfortable in coming out. In fact, I'll share a story about that when we have our panel discussion. I BJ about that, and he started laughing. But anyway, that's just like maybe a teaser. But and then we also have the Lieutenant Governor, the Honorable Joshua Tenorio, Federal Public Defender, Leilani Lujan, Indigenous human rights lawyer and a very good writer, Attorney Julian Uggin, Francis Glenn Lujan, who's a teacher and speech therapist, Trinity Naima Hufana, who's the reigning Miss Queen of the Pacific, and as I understand it, a trans, and Miss David Bente, a mother and professional athlete. So essentially these names were just suggested amongst the community and it was given to our committee. And so we wanted to kind of like, really explore the different members of the LGBTQ plus community. And so that's how they were selected. And another thing that we wanted to do is really try to see if these individuals will engage in an open and frank discussion to really educate the community about our community, about LGBTQ. I mean, some of us don't really know. I mean, sometimes if I say, I was just discussing that with one of my staff members, I may have said, this person is this person a trans or transgender or transsexual? And so sometimes I get corrected, like I'm saying it incorrectly. And I'm like, I didn't even know. So we're gonna have like really pointed questions, but nothing to embarrass anybody about. We want to see what their challenges have been through the years. What's really nice with our district court and the Guam Bar Association is we've been encouraged by the Administrative Office of the Federal Courts and our Ninth Circuit to celebrate Pride Month. And so that's why we are doing this. This will be the first time our court has done this. And so we're pretty excited to do this.
And you've got the very lovely Pride flag behind you over your left shoulder. Very, very nice.
Yes. Yeah, my staff put it up. They go, Judge, you have a flag. I said, okay. So they put it there.
No, it's also
not draped.
Yeah,
it's just draped on my chair, but it's not flying yet.
We hope that it will be at some time in this month. It's also worth noting, Your Honor, that these 7 members and the ones that you run down, I mean, they haven't been picked, on the principle of they belong to the LGBT community merely for that. I mean, each one of them is an outstanding member, very, very outspoken, very well read. Each one in their own respective rights is a diplomat and an ambassador for Guam in general and of, LGBTQ, the experience. And, having been, a lot of them have been through, the struggles of self-identification, of, having to maybe explain to some people, as you said, them discovering who they are and then the coming out process. And I mean, I didn't want to, when you said you've got that story about BJ, I remember I was in college, and I'm not sure if this is the story to which you were referring, but I remember when he was on the cover of the old Laddie magazine.
That's it. Yep.
Okay. That was a landmark moment for our island, for culture in Guam history. And I remember he was on the cover with his partner, and he was talking about his experience.
Exactly, and actually, it is that was the moment I remember, and I'll get into it more in depth at the panel when I speak to Chief Justice Cruz. But I remember Judge Weeks had the Laddie magazine, and she came into my chamber. She was, Fran, look, BJ's gone public. I'm like, what? So anyway, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, it was like you said, there are moments in history where they're unforgettable moments, So yeah, and this is one of them.
Stay tuned. Jason's up next.